no sleep. Bus, club, another club, plane, next place.
Rise and shine, Pookies, because we're heading back to Duke's Cafe for their breakfast buffet. Yeah, this place quickly became a favorite because it was just so close by, and honestly, their food was great. Since I don't know if we'd come back again, I scarfed down a ton of the lihing pineapple and French toast. I remembered as a kid, I didn't like lihing, but ever since trying it here, it made me realize, you know what? I was wrong to judge. And now I like it a little too much. Now, I made sure to save room for the next spot because we were packed for another day of eating. So there were a couple bucket list spots that we wanted to try out, with the first being Fujiyya, Hawaii. This place, for over 70 years, have specialized in Japanese confectionery and snacks, along with a cute gift shop. Honestly, the first thought that came to mind the moment I walked in here was colorful. From their mochi to their senbei, you'll find every element of the rainbow here. And luckily, the food is just as tasty as it looks. So we just left the Fujiyya Hawaii confectionery shop, and we got like a couple different things. Got a lychee passion drink. Let's try it out. That's very refreshing, especially since right now it's really hot. So we got some mochi. This one I think has like chocolate and peanut butter in it. And I'm assuming there's like kinako on the sprinkled on top of it. We also got these like senbei crackers. I think they have like different flavors, but there's nothing that, it doesn't say anywhere what they are, but you can kind of guess. Those ones kind of remind me of fortune cookies. Yeah. Yeah. We got a sticker featuring like a little gecko. The artist, I believe, is Mochi Mochi Hui. It's really cute. Then we also got some dango, melon and hapia flavor. I'm gonna open up the dongos to try. Oh my gosh, that's really, really soft. Goodness. It's like melting almost, but not. It's like softer than a marshmallow. It's really cold.
Everything's 4 miles away.
Oh my goodness. It's sweet.
Tradition.
I don't entirely taste like a coconut flavor, but it's super, super, super soft. Like, that's good. Here's the melon flavor. Kind of slightly reminds me of the Melona bars. It smells good. This one's also really good. Doesn't have like a fake flavor either. Tastes very natural. It's good too. I know I constantly say it's good, but that's just because I'm not too picky with my food. Look at that. Goodness. So here's the last one. This is the, I assume, chocolate and peanut butter. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's kinako on the top, which is like soybean powder. Wow, it's just hitting. It kind of reminds me of like a Reese's Pieces. A little less heavy, a little less fake chocolatey. It's good. This is also soft. If I had a pillow this soft, you're never getting me out of bed. You're never getting me out of bed. This is great. I like it. And there's like little tiny pieces of peanut in it. It's good. I should also mention with this, usually with your regular mochis or pounded rice cake, I feel like it's a lot more chewy. This one's very soft. Like I can bite through it, chew it a couple times, and it's easy to swallow. So I don't think I would choke on this. On to the next. Another famous store that's been in business for over 100 years is Nisshodo. Similarly, they sell a variety of traditional mochi desserts, and most people know them for their chichidango. Unfortunately, I didn't get to fully try the mochis from them because I accidentally dropped them on the car floor, but the items I did try were fantastic. So here's a little taste test of some of the ones that I did try. So we went to another Japanese confectionery place called Nisshodo. We got a lily koi, coconut, melona, lychee, kurimanju, which is like chestnut, and then a peanut butter. So that's what they look like. I'm just gonna eat the lily koi one for now. It's like a little tart, like a good tart and sweet. This one's also very soft. I'll also try the manju just for now. It's like not too sweet. Oh, this is a bit drier than I was expecting. But the outside layer is really soft. For a brief moment, we're moving to handheld. I got the coconut one. The mochi's still soft, but the filling has like coconut flakes inside, so it makes it a little stiffer. So far, that was good, but we're gonna save We're gonna save these for later. So for now, we're heading off to the next place. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved taro chips, and my all-time favorite is from the Hawaiian Chip Company. They used to sell them commonly on the mainland, but now it's impossible to find them. They're just so much lighter and cleaner tasting than most other brands I've had, so this was the perfect chance to stock up. We wanted to check out Lion Coffee, but didn't end up ordering anything. However, if you're a coffee lover, you might enjoy their signature blends. They also apparently do tours of the factory, but it didn't fit in our schedule, so we just browsed around the mini museum at the back. So you can no longer visit this place because after nearly 85 years, the owners of Tamashiro Market have retired. This community gem once served fresh seafood for their customers. And luckily, we managed to stop by a few days before they officially closed. Another community staple is Alicia's Market, where you can find delicious poke, roast meats, and on-the-go snacks. I never understood why my family talks so much about the Rainbow Drive-In until I got my hands on the chicken garlic plate. Sweet, salty, and garlicky goodness are all the perfect elements that make a delicious meal. Not only was the meal really good, but I also had a really fun time looking through the outdoor gift shop. It took us 3 tries to get into the Monkey Pod restaurant in Kapolei. Maybe making a reservation would have shortened the waiting game, but as y'all can see, we were always on the go. Anyways, after our final attempt, we made it in, soaking in the live music while ordering a nice selection of drinks and appetizers to close out the night. Most customers rave about the pizza here, and I'll agree that despite its heaviness, it was delicious. But I would come here hungry, because despite its size, it packed a punch. Personally though, I'd skip the other pie, the orange pie. It mostly tasted like whipped cream, but other than that, it was a pretty solid meal. We're at the Aloha Stadium swap meet. About to go see if we can find some goodies. This is an open-air market where you can find vendors selling all kinds of things such as jewelry, clothing, signage, and even secondhand items. It reminds me a lot of the Duke's Night Market that you saw in Waikiki on a very large scale. We found a couple things, ended up getting a few necklaces for myself and friends. And we did stumble on this grilled skewers vendor called O's Kitchen. 'Twas a great first meal of the day. And if you thought the eating adventure slowed down, we picked up a plate at Kua'aina Sandwich Shop in Haleiwa. This burger is what Plankton was probably trying to steal the formula for because, goodness gracious, it was fantastic. I know I say that about a lot of things, but this would definitely be my top pick of burgers. I also appreciated that the meal came with a carrot because it had been a while since I'd seen a vegetable, and I was in desperate need of one on this trip. Y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I didn't even get a bite of the beef. Out of all the food spots that we ate at on this trip, this had the prettiest view of the ocean. I especially love this little Olympic flame-esque art piece in the background. It's so fun. And as you've probably picked up by now, we really like appetizer menus because the portions are really good. Plus, it lets us try out different things. But if you want to know my suggestion, I'd try out the poke nachos if you come here. Today was all about keeping our eating light in the morning because we were going to be going hard at this buffet later tonight. So, early morning we walked over to Sunrise Shack for smoothie bowls, and I made the mistake of getting the monkey bowl, which was so freaking thick due to the scoops of peanut butter that they slop in there. It was delicious but heavy as hell. I ended up switching with my mom's I Love You bowl because she liked the peanut butter one more. I love you, mama. OTD of my tourist ass outfit. If this ain't the most stereotypical tourist outfit I've ever concocted. Also, did I wear this Aloha shirt yesterday? Yes. Whatever. Mind your business. Anyways, thank God I'm not a fashion account because y'all would be disappointed in the looks I'd serve. At the last minute, we decided to check out the local aquarium before heading to our reservation for the night. It was funny because there were elementary schoolers on a field trip at the same time, so getting to hear their excitement was super adorable. And as I walked alongside to hear the tour guide share fun facts about each animal, it just elevated the experience. But there are other tour guides in the building and willing to answer questions. Being here, this was just as exciting for me because I'm seeing species that I'm not familiar with at my own aquarium, such as this humongous grouper fish that I saw. Goodness gracious. I do not want to go in the ocean with that thing. Truthfully, I regretted getting this acai bowl. Initially, I had high hopes considering the lines for this place run pretty long and there are multiple locations. I will say though, my family's shaved ice was really refreshing, but for some reason mine had an odd aroma of Parmesan cheese. Maybe my taste buds are messed up. I'm not sure. But as a semi-avoidant cheese consumer, this threw me off. It just wasn't for me. I am in love with this buffet because they hit all the marks. One thing to note though, we almost thought we'd be denied entry because my mom forgot she was wearing a swim top instead of a regular top, so she quickly changed and found a shirt to cover up with. And it was all good to go. Looks like it worked because we didn't get dress coded. As for the food that they serve here, crab, raw fish, lechon, salad, pasta. If you can't find something that you like here, you might just be the world's pickiest eater. I, on the other hand, got so full that they had to roll me out of this establishment. Honestly, I can't lie, it is on the pricier side. So if you're here and wanting to celebrate a big milestone or just treat yourself a little more than usual, you really shouldn't skip this spot. But expect your wallet to want to strangle you, okay? My final thoughts here, I wish it could come back every single day. I was just so overwhelmed by the amount of variety here. It was excellent. Beautiful. Good morning, ladies. It's Friday. I guess we're walking this Koko trail. How are you feeling, Mama?
I'm tired.
Shit. That's such a cool looking hill. There's no way in hell we're walking on that with my shoes. Not exactly the perfect attire. He didn't tell us we were going here. Here's the entrance, ladies. Oi! Almost tripped. Damn, these some gonna do a lunge. Holy shit.
Funny how you did that.
Yeah, after that long walk to look at that big ass trail, we found a Leonard's Malasada truck, needing to quench our tired legs. We ordered a half dozen, mixed variety. Everything came out hot and fresh, probably because there was a decent lineup of people ordering. And out of the ones that we chose, my favorite was the chocolate dobash. And surprisingly, this time, I had mixed feelings about the lihing. It was not bad. I think there was just something missing. Lunchtime. So as we walked around the stores, we stumbled on this place called Heavenly Island Lifestyle. Personally, I found the food was a bit mid compared to the price, and something was just throwing me off about the loco moco. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but something about it was just very unfamiliar. My udon had this really good smoky flavor, but the portion was just too small for me. On the other hand though, the vibes were pretty nice for this place. It'd probably still make for a good date night spot. On the way back to the South Shore, we stopped by a few different viewpoints. Each one was more breathtaking than the last. Even though I know it's all the same ocean, it's crazy how beautiful this island is, and at the same time terrifying because of how many cliffs there are. Like the one at the China Wall. I would have walked further down this trail, but getting a closer look, I feel like I'd lead to one misstep and fall off. On our little adventure back, we also stumbled on this place called Ono Seafood, which, as you can guess, sells poke. I honestly can't remember which of the ahi versions we got. I think it was wasabi. Also, apologies. This entire video, I know a lot of the clips are blurry. I was testing out a new camera and did not realize how far I needed to be. Anyhomes, poke was delicious, very nice and cold, and fresh. I also thought that it was really funny that their bathroom key was a spoon. Hopefully that's no longer being in use in the kitchen. Highly doubt it, but still, it's just funny. Did you know many famous celebrities have stayed at this resort? I mean, simply walking up their stairs and finding real flowers planted into the wall was probably the strongest giveaway that this place is luxurious. There's even a large portion of the outside where you can swim with dolphins. The surrounding area also seems to be a popular destination for weddings because we saw so many couples getting married while walking back to our car. The rest of the night was just us driving back south and eating dinner at Tiki's. Quick summary of my thoughts. The food wasn't too bad, but the atmosphere is what really sold me, with their live music, dancing, and sitting so high up that I could people watch and enjoy the view of the beach while we ate. I'm sporting a ping hairstyle from Mulan today. Good morning, ladies. It's Saturday, which means it's the last day of this trip. Last full day, that is. So we're heading off to the west side of the island. Probably gonna check out Beth and Brian, Chipao, Don Quixote. There's gonna be some other things. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, today's the last full day here. Our last full day here was super chill. In the morning, we visited Don Don Donki and Kapolei. In general, I really like this location way more than Honolulu. It just had a friendlier and more slow-paced vibe. A little bit different from other donkeys that I've been to. I feel like Don Quixote and calm should not be in the same sentence. But surprisingly, this place manages to cater to both. In general, it was just so nice that this place was so quiet and easy to walk through that I felt that I could have a little more time to look around and see everything that was here. One regret that I have is I wish we could have tried some of the shops in the food court, but it looked pretty closed around this time. I like this one a lot more than the ones that we went to in Japan. The aisles are really squished in and it's super chaotic. This one feels a little bit more calm, honestly. At this location, they separated the makeup to this little corner, and there are sensors surrounding the perimeter, preventing you from bringing in items or taking items out. In recent years, I've been wanting to rep my culture a little bit more, so when I found out my favorite traditional Chinese clothing brand had a physical store in Oahu, I knew I had to visit. The owners here are super nice, and I found some really cool pieces to add to my collection. Once we got the goods, it was time for lunch at Broke the Mouth Grindz. The line for this place was huge, and I can justify why. If you come here, bring a football team because there's no way you're finishing a plate on your own. My family and I ordered 2 plates and couldn't even finish it all because of how much they packed into these boxes. Luckily, the food was super delicious and flavorful because I wouldn't mind having these as leftovers. I also wish I would have ordered their pies that they had here, but they were humongous. Maybe next time. I didn't film for much of the rest of this night. I just wanted to take in the last final hours here, and we had to come back to the room to pack our things for the airport tomorrow. Our last night walking, ladies. Are you sad, Mama?
I'm staying. I don't know where you going.
That's right. Time to extend this trip. JK, I wish. Did you have fun?
I have fun. You have fun?
I had a lot of fun this trip. Now I have to go pack. So we went to Don Quixote, got some of these like specialty like Don Quixote matchas. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of matcha, but I know some friends that are. I really love these lychee gummy things. I got a huge variation of gummy candies. I've been really into the Lihing flavored items here. It'll enhance the sweetness of the pineapples, which is nice. So I'm gonna be adding that to a lot of my other fruit. I got this little gift for somebody. I won't be giving it quite yet, but I hear that they really like sharks. So I think that this would be cute. It's like a little blind box with these different types of sharks. I think it's so cute. It's Kua'aina hat. It's actually a 50-year hat. They're 50 years. It was cool. I really like the design of the burger. It has a nice texture. It's really high quality, to be honest. That's it for the majority of the things. Moving on, it's officially the last night before our flight for tomorrow. I need to get packing, but I just want to say I hope that you enjoyed this little itinerary week in Oahu. I'm not even sure how I'm going to edit this video because I feel like every couple seconds we're just eating. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you got some ideas on where to go visit and cool places to eat at. I also do want to mention that I recognize the fact that a couple of weeks ago there was a lot of floodings that were happening here in Hawaii, especially around the North Shore area, and it affected a lot of people. So if you can, check out some of the links that I'm adding into the bottom of this video and try to give your support where you can. But yeah, I just want to close out this video by saying thanks for watching. I'm hoping in the future I can try to gain the confidence with future videos, maybe doing some more casual vlogs. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, take care. Take care. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. I was so sad to leave, but immensely grateful to have had the chance to visit this bustling island. And I hope you got some inspiration on places to check out and support. If you could spend one day here, what's one place you'd be interested in visiting? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.